This is the first meta AR you unlock, and it's absolutely disgusting, but you're going to need my build, and with it, you're going to be getting a whole lot of feeds. You're going to have no recoil, making it easy to streak up. The enemies are going to be wondering what you're using, and you might even drop a tactical nuke. This is going to be one of the meta layouts for all your perks and everything. For the perk 1, we got the gung-ho. I feel like I'm always running in this game. I'm literally scared to blink, so this is going to allow you to run it and reload. For the perk 2, we have forward in, so this is going to make your minimap a lot bigger. A lot of you don't look at the radar, and that's one thing you got to start doing. Look at the radar. It tells you where the enemies are all the time, and that's just going to make it a little bit bigger. That's what she said. And then perk 3, you're going to want to rock a double time. This is going to allow you to attack sprint a little bit longer. In this game, you have a faster sprint, and if you are sprinting faster, tactical sprinting, and then you go to slide, you're not going to get as many dead slides. It just allows you to move around the map a little bit faster. It allows you to dolphin dive a little bit farther. Double time is definitely very helpful. And then for the wild card, we do have perk greed. This is so we actually can get a third perk, so we get the dexterity. And what the fuck, perk 3 is going to be dexterity. This is going to make it so your gun doesn't really sway when you're jumping around the map. This game is very focused on movement. This is going to make it so you hit more shots because your sights are going to be swaying less, which when you do rock 3 of these same type of perks, in this case we have the red perks, this is going to allow you to unlock the specialty. The specialty that we have right here, this is going to be Enforcer. Killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regen rate. If you're familiar with quick fix, that's what it is. Whenever you get a kill, your health is going to replenish, making those double kills and just playing aggressive a whole lot easier. Now I am going to give you guys a gunfighter build, a low level build, and a regular build. Overall, the best build no matter what. I think you guys should always have an optic. A lot of the ARs, their sights sway a lot. It doesn't look too clean. It's a lot harder to hit your shots, so I do recommend you guys to run an optic. The one that I really like is going to be the Kepler Micro Flex. And then if you have this one unlocked down here, the ASUS Spot Reflex, I really like this one, as well as the Merlin. There's a lot of very good sights in the game. This is completely personal preference. Find the one that you like right now. Now for the muzzle, I do recommend you guys to rock a suppressor. Whenever you fire your gun, you are going to be on the radar, letting the enemies know where you're at. And if they run the forward intel perk, the enemies are going to know where you're looking. So suppressor is going to keep you off the radar. If you don't really care about that and you just want to make sure you have perfect aim, then I would rock the compensator. This is going to give you a lot of vertical recoil control. If we look at the detailed stats, we're going to get a 31% increase for that recoil gun kick. That's going to make it so your sights don't shake at all. And then we're going to get a 35 reduction to the vertical recoil control. I looked at the other ones, and this is going to be the best one. Recoil gun kick is very, very important. If you're curious how I pulled up the menu, I'm just hitting the trigger, so your shoot button would if you're on keyboard and mouse. Now for the barrel, we are going to be going over here, and we are going to be adding something to increase the bolt velocity. Bolt velocity is so important. The better or the higher bolt velocity you have, the more hit scan you're going to have. So this game, whenever you pull the trigger, your guy is going to fire a bullet that has to travel to the enemies. In certain ranges, if we're going off Modern Warfare 3, since our bolt velocity is 1,000 meters per second, that means we're going to have hit scan up to about 45 meters. Might be a little bit different in this game, but just going off that previous information, that's what it is. So no matter wherever you're at on the map, you're going to be getting hit scan. It's going to feel like you're on a better ping. Your hit registration is going to be better. That's the best way to simplify it. There is another barrel I really like. This is going to be the reinforced because it gives you bolt velocity and damage range, and 900 meters per second for the bolt velocity is going to be good enough, but it doesn't say that it actually increases the damage range anywhere, so I don't know if that's like a visual glitch or something like that. Reinforce is overall what you're going to want to use if it actually does increase that damage range. It's just I haven't tested that yet. For now, I'm just rocking the twist barrel, and it makes it feel like I'm on a very good ping. By the way, if you want all of your guns maxed out day 1 of Black Ops 6 dropping, make sure you check out my long-term sponsor Guapsi. They will play in your account to legitimately unlock basically anything you want. This also applies to zombies and Warzone, plus a bunch of other games. So if you don't have time to level up all your guns, or you just want the mastery camos day 1, make sure you go to guapsi.com. I'll have their link down in the description. Just make sure you bookmark or save the website so you can be first in line. For the next attachment, we are going to be adding a underbarrel, so we don't need too much recoil control, especially if you have a muzzle that gives you recoil control. You don't really need this underbarrel, but I really like the Ranger because we get a sprinty movement speed buff as well as recoil control, and so I find myself rocking this on a lot of my guns. You guys can see at the detailed stats, we also do get some recoil gun kick control, and then our sprinty movement speed is going to be increased by 7%, which that's the main one that you want to look at. Nobody really walks around the map, which is your movement speed. You want to have a very fast sprinting movement speed. Now we can sprint around 7% faster, leading to more or less dead slides, and since all the movement's momentum based, you're going to be able to dolphin dive farther and slide a little bit farther, I believe. I still got to go through and test all that. Now we got 4 of the main attachments on here, and this is if you're rocking the perk greed, not the gunfighter. For the magazine, this game, like I was saying before, if you blink, you're dead. So I really do like to have a little bit extra ammo, but I don't want to hurt the gun too much like you would with the extended mag. That's a cock and balls right there. So extended mag can increase the ammo count without hurting the gun too much, actually at all. And we do get an extra, I believe, 10 rounds of that. It's super beneficial. This is going to be my overall favorite XM4 build. Now, if you want to have Gunfighter on there, which is going to allow you to have extra attachments, and that's super fun because you can make the weapon absolutely insane. Make sure you follow the Twitch if you want to see me get tactical nukes every single day. Now for the rear grip, you are going to want to run the ergonomic grip. It's going to increase that slide to fire speed, your dive to fire speed, and your ADS speed. A little fun fact within this, so whatever value is the slowest is going to be your true shoot to fire speed. If your ADS speed is slower than your sprint to fire, which in this case it is, you typically don't fire the gun until you're ADSing. If you're hip firing, different story. So your true sprint to fire speed is going to be 210 milliseconds. If you don't ADS, like you just go into a hip fire after sprinting, you're going to be able to fire the gun after 190 milliseconds. And then if you slide and hip fire, it's going to be 185. So you actually can do it a little bit faster. But yeah, your true one's going to be your sprint to fire. It's going to increase that. So when I was looking at the CQB, this one doesn't give you ADS speed. So this one will actually help you out way more than the CQB. Obviously, you can mix around things. It doesn't matter too much. But if you're in a very, very sweaty lobby like we all are with SBMM, it's going to be pretty beneficial. Now for the next attachment, we are going to be adding the balance stock. Well, no, we're going to be adding the infiltrator stock. This can increase the aim, walking, moving speed, which is going to make it easier to activate your rotational aim assist. Whenever you are straight like ADS and start strafing, this is going to make it so you get a little bit more aim assist if you're on controller, making it easier to hit your shots. And so you're always going to want to strafe in the gunfight. It also makes you a harder target to hit. And so overall, the game is going to be so much easier to play and just, you know, do everything if you strafe. And the infiltrator is going to give us the most amount of that. There's some other ones that are good as well, but they don't increase your aim, walking, movement speed. Like, you got to be careful. There's your movement speed, your sprinting movement speed, and your crouch movement speed. But you want to look at the aim, walking, movement speed for your strafe. They broke it down, which is very helpful, but for a lot of you guys, it's going to be confusing. And if we look at all the stocks, the infiltrator is going to make it so we can strafe the fastest. If you guys do find this video helpful whatsoever, make sure you hit the subscribe button with the noties on. I'm going to be breaking down every build, giving you guys the best builds out there, as well as a camo guide for everything. So if you want to get better, you want everything, subscribe to the channel with the noties on. Now, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 7. I can't count that well. For the last attachment, I'm going to be adding a fire mod. I really do like the rapid fire. It does add more recoil onto the gun, so it's a little bit harder to use, but on the smaller maps, that's not going to really matter. So the rapid fire is very, very fun. I do like that a lot. The recoil springs is going to make it so you can run the suppressor while still having absolutely zero recoil. Complete personal preference. Bigger maps, run the recoil springs. Smaller maps, run the rapid fire. You guys want to screenshot my favorite gunfighter build, there you guys go. And then on the bigger maps, there we go. And then oh, also, sorry, suppressor is definitely going to be very beneficial. That part's personal preference. You guys can can rock whatever you want on there. And then for the low level build, so if you don't have the gun that leveled up that much, which right now I don't. I did a lot of this testing in the private match, and just I really, you know, went through. And I've been making videos on this stuff for a while, so I kind of just understand it. This is going to be the build that we're rocking in the gameplay, so you don't want to miss the gameplays. If you want to see a tactical nuke and want to see how to get better at the game, watch the gameplay. And chuck that nade in there. Hold that for me, buddy. Let's go. We got some black. Oh, there we go. Black Ops 6. I almost said Black Ops 6. I would Black Ops 6 of them would be a little too much. Okay, we got Baby Lion. I swear I've seen this map somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe I had a dream or something, but like I swear I've played on this map before, but like, you know, it's brand new. I don't know. Someone can let me know in the comments. Actually, no, fuck that shit. This game satisfying. I love that crunch. Okay, let me know in the comments. I actually lost my train of thought. I always do this. What level are you? What prestige are you? How far are you into the game? You got gold guns? Are you going for the master camos? Actually, no, I'll save that question for a different day. Basically, I read a lot of your guys' comments. Oh, fuck. Okay, no more dying. I got a little bit ego-y. You know, when you start just popping off, getting those kills, you just feel like you can just push forward and just kind of really do anything and just absolutely violate them with a grenade. Okay, as long as we play a little bit slow, we're good to go. One thing I've been really liking is the SMGs in this game. Yes, maybe I like the ARs. I don't know. What the fuck did I just do? Let's go. Wait, oh, we're still going. We're still going. I am him. I am actually him. No, I'm not. I'm just a fucking beta.
Hardpoint located. TACOM, request Hellstorm.
Oh, yo, we got our missile. I don't got a missile in real life, so we got a missile in game, though. Let's go. That's why we all game. I don't got anything else to do. Okay, this map, I genuinely get scared to blink. Like, this map is fucking insanely good and horrible. I feel like every map in this game, you just, like, you can't blink. Like, if you blink, you are dead. Or you can't find anybody whatsoever. There's, like, no middle ground. But overall, I'd rather have a lot of small... Low? Is that Diddy? What the fuck was he trying to do? I would rather have too many small maps and too many big maps and things like that. I don't think it'll ever really be perfect, but let's see if we can get these guys into a little spawn trap. Currently, I am only level 10 class that I went over. I made that in custom games, and I've been doing classics for a long time to where I can really just... I already know what's like meta, basically when I see it and stuff like that. Obviously, some testing has to go on, so which is why there's always updated builds or new ideas and new combos that you didn't think of before. Bro, I don't even need to see. I don't even need to see. And the reason I'm still at low levels is I've had so many PC issues with my dual PC setup and audio problems that are very inconsistent and just messing up everything. Come to find out, after being awake for literally 62 hours, given I had about 3 hours of naps, but I was awake for 62 hours. So I hallucinate, see things. I thought I was, you know, getting ahead or something, or I was talking to a girl. I was like, oh my god, we're back. And I was like, wait, no, I'm in my house by myself. What is happening? So I had to go to bed, but in the morning, contacted some more people because it would be inconsistently like bad, and one of the issues was just really choppy audio. And I just swapped the cable on my Go XLR, which is like the amp and all the audio goes through there. Did that, and the choppiness was gone. We were good to go. So the whole reason why my issues were inconsistent and stuff wasn't working was because of a cable. I'm an idiot for that. Complete idiot. Always check the cables. So we know there's a guy on that heady. This is a insane heady. I shouldn't really be challenging it, so I'm gonna challenge it. I'm gonna get some confidence for the enemies. Come over here. Boom. Oh my god, we're actually popping up. Holy shit, I might get this. I might get my first nuke, lose my nuke virginity on it. Wow. Oh, baby. I need a trophy system ASAP. I love how the grenades automatically get back in use, so then get back in use sounds crazy. We're on the brutal. Holy shit, we're on the brutal. We're on the brutal. Honestly, this is a great heady. I just know an enemy's gonna come out of nowhere. I'm gonna blink. No blink. No blink activated. Yo, if I get this nuke, subscribe to the channel. Know what he's on if you want to, you know, be up there with the best builds. And I'm going to be doing a lot of camo guides. Literally, it's my job to make people better at the game and give help. So, and we've been doing it for a few years. This should be the best year. Just most experience and just best knowledge I could ever give. No! Tito! 69! Tito! No! I'm getting the nuke here. We got the double kill. Great start so far. They should be spawning close. Oh, dude, this game I've been doing it a lot where I just stop shooting mid gunfight. Typically, I know when the enemies are going to be dead, so then I just stop shooting and move on to the next one. Like my brain... Where did I just go? My brain's just working. Dude, oh, calm down with your nades. Breathe. Breathe, please. But in this game, since I'm not used to the time to kill, it's a little awkward at times. That was awkward. That was really awkward. Are you mounting up? You can't control your gun? Well, that's what I'm saying about like Cronus's. Like, you really need a Cronus to shoot straight in Call of Duty? Brother, you're washed. If you can't shoot straight, that means you got no game sense. The Cronus ain't gonna do anything for you. Give me the worst gun in the game and I'll still outfrag you. Okay, we have no ammo. I'm not gonna outfrag anyone with no ammo. My teammate is getting world starred though, so I'm gonna call on this chopper. Whatever this is. Oh, XM4. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I feel like most of the guns in this game, or like most of the ARs, you really need a sight on them. Bro, the ammo situation. The ammo situation's crazy. We're just gonna hold down this area. They should be kind of pushing up a little bit, so I'm just gonna... Oh, that was a perfect stun. Yo, we're on a Ruthless. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Gotta use the radar. There we go in the back. Little free kill. Let's go. That's why I love the chopper. It's so many free kills. Bro, satisfying is not my middle name. Okay, so we're gonna dip now because that guy has a sniper, so I need to find a different location to be. Is this guy up here still? Oh, I think he's below me. Nah, that's such a crazy angle. I'm a maniac. I'm gonna die off my streak. He's gonna miss, but somehow gonna hit. I'm gonna lag into a shot. I was literally just gonna steal that kill from him.
Enemy has destroyed your assault pack. Flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
Deploying Archangel.
Bro, they're all sitting back now. They are so sitting back. Why does this always happen when I'm so close to a nuke? These guys know. That guy's propped up. I have to hit him from a different angle. What is this? Always reload the secondary. You only need it for the last kill of the nuke. I don't want to get too close. Okay, we're on a brutal. I'd rather the enemies just push me. Because if I'm up there, I feel like it's so awkward. I killed him. Hostile RCXD? I don't have flat jacket too. Thank God I hit a 90. Teammates, what are we doing? We're not having a party right now. It's not my birthday yet. November 21st. Did he spawn there? Or is he waiting? No! What the fuck? No! What? That was a spawn?
Deploying Archangel.
Sniper's gone. Push up.
I'm losing Charlie.
Body drop.
Losing B.
Hostile long gun neutralized.
Losing Bravo. Taking Alpha.
Kane reporting CUAV. Poker bot. Cranking music. TACOM
They're
giving
taking
you UAV.
C.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on. Poker MPL. 50% check.
Securing Zone A. Losing B.
Watchdog Helo. Shooter threat removed.
Securing Alpha.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended. Headed home. 10 kills. 10 kills. Hostile long gun neutralized. Timeline expired.